South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Coming up, Divisional Round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Redwoods of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Armadillos of Rio de Janeiro.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
Defense 24.
Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, gun. 30 left. Think right open. 11. Think right.
Lawrence now to throw after that last run. A short throw to Ingram.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Hey, kill. Hey, Jupiter.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Throw left side complete. That's Stanley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
The 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Great job.
On 1st down, right back to ETN.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6. Another tote for ETN.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. For a touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Redwoods are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They start the drive with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Hey, tight. Half 85.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Taking a shot for Samuel.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
Hey, easy, route.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence changing the play. Now ETN to start the drive.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
13 loose. Whoop, go. Go.
Now Lawrence to throw.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
11. Go, let's go. 11, Agate. Hey, kill. Kill. Check.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
He finds his man, complete. That's Stanley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Hey, kill.
ETN up the middle.
Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Easy.
Now Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. 30 left.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
11.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he missed it. It's no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it, Brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Running for it, here's Cook. Boy, shifts past him. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Cook is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Option play, here's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. Touchdown! James Cook from 6 yards away. And the Armadillos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. To the 43, 2nd down. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
to this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Alert! Here we go. That's it.
On 1st down, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Allen. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Off 52. Alert! 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 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
Allen now on 1st down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Middle. Hey, home.
And again, it's Allen. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
A 44-yard attempt.
And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
Hey, line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Here comes third and the length of the football.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Now this time, Allen will throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete.
On the move past the 40.
And finally down at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the ground. Cook.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
And quickly they get to the line.
2 yards.
Regular.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
56. What's that?
To the air, Allen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown! A great play there. 27 yards.
And the Armadillos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Hey, Jupiter.
On second down, a run with Etienne.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
11. Go, let's go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Taken from just outside the 30. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On second down, Cook. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
119 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And, boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch that and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed. And then we got to see it unfold in real time.
It's a loss of 2.
And now they'll throw with Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
A 36-yard attempt.
An audible here to get a new look. The kick by Bass is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Etienne.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On second down, ETN once more.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Great job.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stanley. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. Now they'll change things up. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Gun.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Here we go.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
13, Luke. 11.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal. And he will find Ridley on the left side. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Redwoods have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game.
21, Armadillos 17.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
5 wide.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
They run it again with Cook.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 151 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
At the 44-yard line.
On play action, Allen.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One final try here for Allen. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for the touchdown. Dawson Knox, 44 yards. And the Armadillos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Lawrence now going to move him around. They'll start on the ground. ETN.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Able to hook up here with Ridley. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And now they'll audible to something else. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Hey, kill!
Lawrence giving to ETN here on the option.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. A give, it's ETN off the option.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
11, Agate. Hey, kill.
Lawrence. That is incomplete.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Stay wide open. 11.
Here's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Stay wide open.
Back to the ground with ETN.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Here comes 2nd down.
Easy. Read it 24. Read it 24. Sink right. 13 loop. Loop. Go. Go. 11. Go. Let's go. Clock.
Throwing now, Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
11, Agate. Hey, kill.
Back to throw, Lawrence.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Allen.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Here's second down. Allen.
Now Cook running right. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session.
Well, what a game this has been, and now it'll take overtime to decide who goes on to the AFC title game. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
A touchdown would obviously be ideal to start this overtime. They'd still need to play defense, but it's 1st and 10.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
From the gun, it's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive.
Half 85, half out.
Throwing now is Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down, this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Not lacking aggressiveness here to begin overtime, Charles. A pretty big play right there. And looked like it might have caught the defense off guard. They may have been expecting something a little more conservative.
Yeah, they've got to shore things up in a big way, because they make any more mistakes like that and really let them drive it on them, they'll be putting their offense in a tough spot to answer if they want to extend their season.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Playoff football at its best. Remember, a touchdown on this drive isn't a game winner as they work on 2nd down here.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
Things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
They are into field goal range, but definitely thinking touchdown as they come up 1st and 10.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And Cook has it, left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. The kick by Bass is good, and they have regained the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And nowhere to go with the football. He'll just tuck it and go down.
They'll need at least a field goal here to keep their Super Bowl dreams alive, and they'll need to do it by the end of the period as they work here on 2nd down. Now we'll see what Lawrence can do in overtime.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Nervous time now, moving the chains, an absolute must. Here's 3rd down. Now Lawrence changing the play.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And now they'll shift things around.
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. So a little chunk there on first as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice. But there's no need to have that type of risk associated with it. Run your offense, get first downs, get yourself in a position where you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. If you get 6, so much the better.
Off the option, here's ETN.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence. That is caught. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A field goal on this drive would extend the game. A touchdown, of course, would win it. It's 1st and 10.
Throw left side complete. That's Stanley. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Well, welcome back to the divisional round of the playoffs. A second overtime moments away. ETN is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Playoff lives on the line. 2nd and goal.
A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Touchdown! No flags, and in an overtime thriller, they are moving on in the playoff.
No rest, they get to keep playing.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.